for watching. In this video, I'm going to unbox and review You Create Barbie Basics Kit number 2. Let's take a closer look. This is the shipper for You Create Barbie Basics Kit number 2. And I actually already loosened up the top here of the shipper so that it'll make it a little bit easy for us to get the box out. So I'm going to see if I can just reach in and grab. Yep, and reached and grabbed, and we got our box here covered in tissue paper. Thank you. Let's see if we can get these inserts off and tear this paper off. Wow, I'm really loving the presentation here that we have. So as you can see, it says Barbie Signature Kit number 2, You Create Barbie Basics. And let's turn the box to the back, and you can see some of the different possibilities that we can make with this set. Let's take a look and see what's it doing here. And you can see that we get a bunch of outfits and jewelry and wigs and doll heads and different body types. A lot of different possibilities. I'm not loving all of what I see back here, but I am loving some. But the good thing is we have, it looks like, lots of choices. So let's see what's it doing with this box and see if we can get it open so that we can see what's inside. So I believe we have Velcro here to make it easier to open. And let's see. Ooh. And then another side here. If I can get that open. Wow. So much to see. Let me pull back so that you can see all the what I am seeing here. This is a lot, huh? Really very nice. So let's go in and see what we actually get here. So it says customize, personalize, play, and you can see we've got some of the doll possibilities here in even more ways. Love it. And then we've got this chart here, which actually, I guess, lets us know the order of how to put the doll pieces together. And it also looks like, oh, on the back we also get this chart here of the things that we get. Really very nice. I'm going to put this to the side. Oh, and a certificate of authenticity. Really very nice. Again, I'm going to see if I can just remove that so I don't obscure the view of what we have here. And we've got, looks like some doll heads and some bodies. And then we've got some drawers. And then over here we have a Barbie You Create Basics, an Ode to Black. So if you want to pause the video to read that, you can. Just make sure that you come on back. So it looks like we have got these little screens here. So let's see if we can remove these to take a look and see what we have. So this is what we have under door number 1. I want to see her up close. Ooh, very pretty. And freckles, you know, I love freckles. Really very cool. And we've got this body here. Very nice. And so what is behind door number 2? I also want to mention that these are all new head sculpts. Very exciting here. And this is number 2, which looks kind of like Kit, huh? But it is not. And we've got this nice curvy body right here. So it looks like we've got an original body and a curvy body so far with this set. But we still have doll number 3 under door 3. So let's take a look at her and what's it doing. Ooh, really interesting face. There, look at that bold lip. Really very cool. And she comes with the tall body, but of course you can mix and match and put whichever doll head on whichever body you'd like. I still haven't decided which one I'm going to do just yet, but there's still so much to see to help me decide. So as you can see, we have these drawers here. So I want to see what's a doing in these drawers. So let's start with drawer number 1. And as you can see, we've got something wrapped in some sort of like an envelope. Actually, it's not even wrapped. So let's get this out. I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it just yet. Yeah, it is the wigs. Very nice. So we get 3 different wigs here, as you can see. So we get this blonde wig, which looks like it's kind of a blonde, straight-haired, really pretty. And we also get this pink, which actually kind of surprised me a little bit, 'cause I thought it was all one shade of pink, and it's actually an ombre, which is really very, very pretty, very, very Barbie. Loving that. And then we also get this brown wavy wig, it looks like, as well. And there is some different coloration going on with the wig as well. Very nice. So that's what's in drawer number 1. We still have 3 more drawers to go through, as there are 4 drawers in total. I'm going to set this to the side and see what's in drawer number 2. So look what we've got. Some stuff that's wrapped again in the envelope paper. So let's see. We've got 2 of those. So let's see what's in here. Looks like we've got some outfit pieces, and I'm just going to see if I can grab everything all at once. Put this down. Ooh, so it looks like we've got this top here, as you can see. That's like kind of like a patent leather or pleather type of top with the white stitching. Really cool. And then next we have, what is this? It looks like it is a top with long tassels. I guess you could tie them, or you could do something with this. I'm not quite sure, but it looks like it is a top. Really very cool, with a nice tail to it. Oh, look at this blouse we got here. This is Davoon, and it's got a Velcro opening, but really very, very nice. But we still have another envelope in drawer number 2. So let's see what's it doing in there. I'm going to put these inside and see what's inside here. And it looks like this is probably the bottoms. Ooh, so look at, we've got this skirt with all this rouging on it. Really very pretty. And then next we get a pair of pants. Really very cool. And looks like they've got these palazzo pants with the wide leg. Really very cool. Next we have a long skirt, and it looks like it's got some ruching at the top and a long split. Really very, very nice. So it looks like we've gotten 3 heads, 3 bodies, 3 tops, 3 bottoms. Really a lot to get, and 3 sets of wigs. Now we still have 2 more drawers to go to, so let's go to this next one. And I think I know what's in here, but let's get it open just to be sure. And ooh, yes. So this is the drawer that has the jewelry in it. So as you can see, we've got kind of this gold jewelry accessories. Very nice. And then look at these shoes. Ooh, these are 2 pair of shoes in here, but look at those clear ones. Really cool. Both pair look really very cool. And we also get, ooh, look at these boots. These are awesome. They have really upped their game at Mattel. Finally liking what I see. And we still have 1 final drawer in this set. So let's see if we can see what's in here. And I believe these are the doll stands. And yeah, it is the doll stands with the holder. And of course, the stem for the doll stand comes with the doll. Very cool. So with the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2, we get 3 made-to-move bodies. We get a made to move body original. We also get a tall, and we also get a curvy body as well. Now, this set did come with these instructions here, and as you can see, step 1 is to put the head onto the doll, 2 is with the wig, and then 3 is to actually go and dress your doll. So let's start with step 1. We did receive 3 different heads, as you saw a little bit earlier. So I just picked out what I thought might be the most appropriate for the 3 that are in this kit, but I might switch them out just depending upon how I feel about it. So let's grab the first one. So like I said, there are 3 new sculpts in this set, and they are called Stolian, Audrey, and Waldorf. So let's see if I can get this one on here. So I'm not sure which one is which, but maybe in a few weeks we will have some information on specifically who these sculpts are. So this is the first one here, and I put this on the original body, and you can see her screening here. Her screening looks a little bit weird, like a little bit off center maybe, I'm not sure, but not bad. I also see it looks like, is that glue marks or something like that? Kind of weird. She's been on that stuff. So anyway, as you can see, she does have pre-pierced earrings as well. So I am going to pull back so that we can take a look at the second doll that I have in this set. And like I said, I don't know the name of this one just yet, but I just decided to put her on the tall body and see if we can get that head secured. And I'm liking this head better. Let's go in, and you can see, oh, she's got some freckles. And you can see her green eyes, really very nice. So I'm not sure if she's Stolian, Audrey, or Waldorf, but can't wait to figure out who she is. And this is a very different sculpt and a lot more realistic, I believe, from what we've seen from some of the other sculpts in the past. Really very nice. And let's go in all the way on the screening here, and you can see just the detail with the freckles and everything. Really very nice. And of course the pre-pierced earring holes that are on her. So I'm going to pull back so that we can see the third option. And let's see, I put her on the curvy body. So let's see if I can get her head pressed down a little bit more firmly on there so she's not wiggle wobble. And it looks like I got it. So this is the third sculpt, really very cute. And I love her eye makeup, very pretty. And again, I'm not sure if she's Stolian, Audrey, or Waldorf. Very cute. She kind of reminds me of Kit a little bit. Let's turn her to the side so that we can see. And of course, we're just going to go all the way in with the screening. Very, very pretty. You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2 comes with 3 different wigs. And before I started putting the wigs on, I did actually want to show you how the wigs are constructed. So if you look inside here, you can see we have the little cap there. The wig cap is actually sewn inside of the wig, so it's a little bit easier to place onto their heads. So I thought it would be best if I did all 3 wigs on all 3 dolls just to see how it looks. So first I'm going to start with this head and with this blonde wig here. So I'm going to see if I can get this on her head. Hopefully it doesn't give me a lot of drama. It looks like it's kind of hard to fit on her head, but I'm going to keep on pressing and pulling and seeing what I can do. And it's a little bit raised on her head, but not too bad, I guess. I don't know. It's not really fitting as nicely on her head. Maybe on another doll it'll fit a little bit better, but cute, right? I mean, I know that saying that with kind of a question mark, but maybe I can get it to fit down just a little bit better. But yeah, she's got 5 head going on too, so I don't know. Maybe this isn't the right one for her. But luckily, we have 2 other options. So the next one I'm going to try is this pink wig. Really very, very pretty. And see if we can get this on her head and see if we can get this to look a little bit better, hopefully. And looks like this fits a little bit better on her head. Very nice. What do you think? Kind of pretty, huh? Actually better than in the promo picture. Actually, I was really scared of this wig, but I'm actually liking how it's fitting on her. But let's try one other look. And we've got this wavy wig here. As you can see, it's brown and it's got some other colors on it. So let's see if we can get this on her head. Let's see if we can get that to look right. And her head is a little bit big, so it's a little hard to get the cap on, but actually not too bad, although I'm not really a big fan. What do you think? It's a different look for her, but yeah, I'm not really a big fan. Maybe the pink would be best for her, but let's try some of the other heads. So this is the second doll head from kit number 2. And so I'm going to try the blonde wig on her first and see how this goes. Hopefully I can get it on her head. It seems like this blonde one is a little bit problematic. It is not really getting on her head really nicely. I'm trying to get it on, but this blonde one is really problematic. It's not having a lot of luck here. And just continue. It looks like it should be cute, but it just doesn't seem to want to get on her head. Maybe if I squeeze her head some? Jeez. And yeah, it's just not... I feel like the blonde wig with head number 2 is just not working. So I'm going to go for the pink next and see if we can get this on her. And this seems to fit much better than the other one. It's actually very pretty, but it looked pretty on the other doll as well. Very nice. It seems like some of these caps are just a little bit difficult. So let's try the third wig, which is the brown wavy. See if we can get that on her. And see, this one's a little bit difficult too. Not maybe as bad as the blonde, but yeah, it's better than the blonde. But I don't know if it's really doing a lot for her. I think it's just kind of the wig itself. It's just kind of, I don't know, just needs some reshaping and stuff. But maybe I can make that look a little bit better. So this is the third head, and I'm going to try again with that blonde wig, although I'm a little bit weary on it. But I paid a lot of money for it, so I'm going to keep trying. So let's see, it's almost getting on her head. And this wig cap is a little problematic. I may have to have a ball doll around here. I don't know. It looks like it should be kind of cute on her, but I don't know. That's kind of the best fit that I could get. And honestly, Yeah, it's a little bit, maybe I can get it to try to fit a little bit better, but this blonde wig is a little bit problematic. So I'm going to go to the pink one next and see how that looks on her. It seems like the pink one's been looking good on everybody lately tonight. And look at that. Yes, she looks good in it. I don't know if she looks the best in it, but she does look good in this wig. So let's try the third look, which is the brown wavy, and see if I can get this on her. Hopefully I'll have better luck getting this on her than the others. And trying to get this on her head. And yeah, so I don't know. I think it's just this wig itself. It actually does look pretty good on her, but I'm not sure if I'm really crazy about this wig. Let me know what you think in the comments. Welcome to ZURI and ALYSA's wig party. So although these wigs are actually specifically made for Barbie dolls, I thought it would be fun to try the wigs on ZURI and on ALYSA. ZURI so that we actually have a fashion royalty or integrity sized doll head, and ALYSA just because. For the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2, all 3 wigs fit ZURI. The blonde wig did not fit ALYSA. Her head's just a slightly larger than the fashion royalty sized heads. But all 3 wigs did fit ZURI. And I just did want to just do a quick switch because all 3 did. And although this isn't my favorite wig, just to show that it does go on the doll and pretty easily at that. It's still not the best look, but still works. So I am still unsure about what wig to put on which doll. So I think what I'm going to do is get them dressed and then see if the outfits will help inspire the wigs. These are the looks that I came up with for the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2. Let's do 360s. Let's do a 360 of the curvy doll from the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2. So I decided to go with the blonde long bob, and I realized as I was putting it on, it is a tight squeeze on them, but it's kind of a side part, so that makes it a little bit easier to get on, but still a little challenging. Let's take a look at our doll. She's really very pretty. I like her makeup screening, and you can see her wig here, and also of course that made to move body. I do want to take a look at that necklace that comes with it. This is really very cool piece, very simple, and of course this faux leather or vinyl corset, really very cool with the opening and Velcro in the back, and also this pencil skirt that's rouged with these knee-high boots, or thigh-high boots, huh? Knee-high. You can see more details of this outfit. And of course you want to see those boots. Now look at those gold heels, loving. And it looks like I probably need to raise her up just a little bit, but you can see how the heels should look there. Really very, very nice. And these are kind of a solid boot, which is really very cool. And of course we want to see that screening. Super cute. And that is the 360 of the first doll from the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2. Let's do a 360 of the second doll from the You Create Barbie Basics kit number 2. So I chose a lot of really fun pieces for this model. I chose, of course, the fun pink hair, but we also have this blouse that has these long ties, as you can see, and also the wide leg palazzo pants. But let's go in, of course, on the screening and the hair. And you can see those pretty freckles and also the earrings that came with this set. And you can see the mixture of the pink kind of through the hair. It's really actually very pretty, but I want to see her face again close up. Very pretty, and I love those freckles. And let's go down. You can see her blouse here, and it's got the little straps there for the tank top, or for the top of the blouse. And as you can see, there's these long ties here. So I just tied it in the back, and then just let it drape down. Now, as you can see, she also has these wide leg palazzo pants. Unfortunately, they're really, really wrinkled because of how they were stored in there, but they're actually very cool. It just probably needs maybe to be put in some book or something like that for a bit. And then, of course, she's got these clear mules, which are Davoon. I really love this pair of shoes. This is really a very cute detail, especially with that wide leg. But let's go up one more time to see that face. I love that mixture of pink in there, but let's take a look, of course, at her face. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And that is the 360 of the second model from kit number 2. Let's do a 360 of the third model from kit number 2. So I decided that this doll should be put on the Made to Move original body, and you can see she's got this long sleeve collared shirt, which actually has a Velcro opening in the back, as well as this long skirt with the slit. But let's go in so we can see the wig and, of course, the screening. Now, she reminds me of Tammy Brown. You guys know who Tammy Brown is? Yeah, she reminds me of Tammy Brown. Maybe it's just also with the hair, too, and the wig. But I do love the way the color mixes, but it's kind of, I don't know, I think kind of maybe the weakest of the wigs, in my opinion, maybe. I don't know. But aside from this face that she's got, look at these fun sunglasses. Those look super cool. Really like how those look. I'm going to go down so that you can see some of the detail of the skirt and also of the blouse. As you can see, it is a long sleeve blouse and it is collared there. It's really very cool, and I love the rouging there and also the exposed navel. Very cool. And also this long skirt that has this slit there. Really cool. And which brings us down to these chunky loafers. Now, I really love how they have that gold embellishment on there. It's really very nice touch to these shoes. She looks like she's going to work, but she's doing it in a fancy way. But I do want to go back up so that we can see more detail again of her screening. And of course, those fabulous glasses. Oh, I love those glasses. But let's take a look at the screening again, of course. You can see she's a really pretty doll. She's got a really interesting look, very different. And that is the third model from kit number 2. Let's welcome our panel. First, we have co-owner of Club Meteor, ZURI OKOTY. Next, we have fashion icon and queen of Mattel, Barbie. And last but never least, actress, model, singer, and Jason Wu's original muse, ALYSA Rodriguez. So ladies, what are your thoughts on the Create Barbie Basics kit number 2? Zuri, I'm going to start with you, and you already have a note for us. And you say, I can't believe these wigs fit better than my own. And Barbie, you have a note for us. And you say, Mattel is proud to give collectors the sets they said they've always wanted. And ALYSA, you have a note for us. And you say, send them and their wigs back to Party City, where they belong.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Sorry, ladies, you can't win them all. All right, well, thank you, panel. So I think that the You Create Barbie Look series is just awesome. It's really giving a lot of collectors a lot of things that they are looking for. Number one, we get made to move bodies. Number two, we get an assortment of the made to move bodies. With kit number two in particular, you get some fun wigs. I think that brown wig wasn't really my favorite, but the other two, like this pink one and the blonde one, I like a lot. Also, some of my favorite outfit pieces actually are in kit number two. I really like that, and the accessories are really awesome. You're getting some really unusual pieces that we have not seen before from Barbie, so that's great. Another thing that I love is that instead of the usual playline plasticky kind of accessories that they give them, we actually have kind of a metallic one, which is actually really nice and shiny and a lot more realistic. So I'm really liking kit number two. I think it is a lot of fun and has a lot of pieces. I think that even if you don't like, maybe one of the sculpts or one of the outfit pieces, there's so many other things that you could actually incorporate into your collection that I think it's really worth it. I also love the fact that the outfits are stretchy and can fit on different body types. Really very cool. So let me know what you think in the comments. Also, please make sure that you click the like button. That's how I know that you like my videos. And if you have not yet subscribed, please make sure that you do that today. There's a little button somewhere down there. You'll press that with the notification bell, and then you'll get notified of when I come up with new videos like this one. So thanks again for watching, and I hope that you have a great day.